All right, ladies and gentlemen, then let us get started, if we may. So this is a session on high-tech transformation and a new way of working. I'd like to introduce Dirk Brenner. Dirk's been working with his organization for 18 years, and the last 5 years he's been responsible for the next project as program manager. It's a super large transformation of a core banking platform, core banking system, to the new SAP S/4HANA technology. Since the beginning of the year, Dirk has been responsible for IT application development and projects at, he taught me how to say this about 3 seconds ago, and I'm going to mess it up, I know, Schwäbisch Hall. So anybody here I apologize for butchering German there. Dirk, over to you.
Thank you. Yes, very welcome from me. Yes, high-tech transformation and a new way of working in Schwäbisch Hall. Some facts of me. I'm 35 years old, and I look at this slide and see I worked over the half of my life in the Bausparkasse Schwäbisch Hall. Yeah? But I like this. Yeah. The last 5 years, I'm responsible for the next program. It's our largest transformation program in our history, and we change our core banking system. And this is the story of the presentation today. We will see of the next slides. Since beginning of the year, I am always responsible for our IT application development and IT projects in Schwäbisch Hall. It's a unit with 280 persons, and it's the end-to-end IT applications in our bank. Yes, some facts of the Bausparkasse Schwäbisch Hall. You see here of the slide. We are the largest building society in Germany. We have over 7 million customers. And yeah, the Schwäbisch Hall home experts create wishes for our customers to create their homes. And we make this over 100,000 homes in the years. And this is our target in the business in the Bausparkasse, and yeah, we're very proud of this. In the corporate finance group, in the DZ Bank group, we have over 800 partner banks. They are always around 140,000 employees. This is the basic of our success. We work as team in our group. It's a financial network, and that's the basic. We can make all the financial services that we have in our portfolio. So, enough about the Bausparkasse and some facts. Now, focus. What are we doing in our... So, okay. Let's go, starting. Focus now. What are we doing in our transformation and what the project in Schwäbisch Hall means? That's the story of the today. And yeah, I will start. You see it here when the largest building society changed her core banking system. It's like the operation of the open heart. Yeah? I'm not a doctor. But after the last 5 years, I think I'm a doctor. Yes, it's the past. Yeah, you see here we have many programs. Assembler, no, it's very nice. I can program it. But the future is we build in a new modular core banking system. And in 2015, we decided to introduce the new core banking system in our building society. The old system was not technologically ready for the digitalization in the future. The challenge of this decision would bring about was not foreseeable. So we start with a path of the transformation, with the aim of creating the new core banking system, and that's the start of our way. So before we look ahead, I will take you with me on a journey, everything we have experienced in this time. And I can promise you, it wasn't just a technological change. It was very more. Many people in 2016 thought we could SAP, CD, install a program, and a new core banking system would be there. A lot of people were talking about standard software that would save us a lot of money and everything would be easier. So I, myself, also believed how quickly we built our infrastructure of S/4HANA and installed the new system on there. This was the first major technological advancement on our journey to a high-tech transformation. And already we are benefiting from this early decision to operate our whole core banking system of S/4HANA. But this decision and now the few experience cost us a lot of power in Schwäbisch Hall. And after the basic installation, it was clear the standard was not enough for us. I think you can feel with me. And the integrations would be very extensive. So then I and my team analyzed the situation and we found this picture. Yeah. I love Lego. Yeah, Lego is nice. But I hate Lego when it's going off IT. Yeah. The situation was many individual systems that had to be harmonized at a new replacing core banking system. And in addition, there's a lot of cultural resistance and fears, but them we got later. The different picture of the task to complete was technologically challenged, but we can handle it. It's work, yes, but we can handle it. The expectation, the change with the transformation of this size was much more complicated. The wish of all was it shouldn't cost much money, had to be done quickly, with better professional processes and more technological quality. Yes, I like this too. So, after identifying the problem, the big question was, what now? Stopping the transformation before we even get started? I know many companies, they struggle on this point. Or other companies, they start with a very beautiful picture and say, always was good. And fail sooner or later, after the start, just hoping that everything will good and begin to praying. We in Schwäbisch Hall, we don't praying. We have the first thing in our new way of working, we speak the truth. And this is the first experience of the new way of working. If you want to make such transformation in your company, you have to tell the truth. With the clients, the employees, your team, and last but not least, with the top management. Because the road is long and hard. So, you have the transparency about the situation and upcoming transformation, how many it will cost. And this takes a lot of power at the beginning of the transformation and also need a good standing. Yeah? We have up and downs in our team. Our CIO stand behind of us. This was good, but this was hard. But I'm convinced that's the basic for the success. Else your transformation will fall in along the way. So, you know, I like Lego. And this is the second point. You need a good team. Find your team with the different skills and don't make any compromises. You have to be able to rely on everyone, and there will be good times and bad times. If you want to successful and also be engaged team in the management of the program, you need follower. This follower, you can reach everything with this team. It's a basic for the success. And I have a part of my team here and a part of our partners from the transformation program. And I look the right. And this is the point I will say to you, thank you very much for this time, for your work. This is a basic for our success, and thank you very much. So, back. When we get started implementation, the most important thing is you need a high priority in your company, the first priority. Within such of huge transformation, you will always find somebody who say to the top management, there are hundreds of reasons why we cannot focus on this transformation. That's normal. We need a new product or new processes, but the transformation it's not priority. But it's the only chance to make the transformation like this successful, and you need a priority number one. All departments have to commit the target and take their part in responsibility. Finally, it's necessary to get the team going and to keep going, the team going. It's a long way, and you have a lot up and downs. You have to focus the team again and again, yeah, every day. But telling the truth, football saying, the truth will you see on the playground. At the same time, you have the priority and find a way for the transformation. You begin to deal the business needs, the market requirements. And you cannot totally ignore that, but you have to find the happy place in the right way to the major needs of the business and success for the transformation. We have found this way in 2019. This was our happy place, and the start in a change in our company that we have the priority and we can take one release at the next. And now we show off our results. In 2019 we made the most important step or point. The first release in March 2019, the core banking system with all the integration surrounding systems in the production. Yeah? The complete system, you know the build with Lego, a lot of little briquettes. Now we have a house, the standing and up is running. Since then we have carried out 4 more releases, and now we have a high technology SAP platform. This is the basic for our digitalization in our credit system. The new process are automatically can make our credits from the market to the decision without a people who look at there. And that's the start in our digitalization for the future. And that's all on S/4HANA. This is the basic for the next step. And with the support of our partners, the SAP Pioneer, and the Cuperio, we design on this time in our transformation new processes. You know. This is the basic for the next step in our company, from project or program models back in the business lines, and the new processes are the new basics in our working every day. And this is a new standard in Schwäbisch Hall. Yes. And I have example for you. It's an end-to-end release management. Yeah. For our transformation, we don't have it. We make software, we deploy, but we have not end-to-end focus. Now we have it. Or the test management. We completely new test management with all the requirements and end-to-end test management We have a new architecture management here in the second row. Matthias Teinert is our head of architect management, built it with the SAP. It is a big step for us as Bausparkasse Schwäbisch Hall with these standards and the new work in the future. So now we can say 5 releases, and this year in April, the first migration. And that's a highlight. Yeah? We did the first migration from the old core banking system in the new core banking system, a little package, test, the bank stand, and is up and running. And in October this year, we make the next migration, and so we make the final step from our old system to the new core banking system, SAP. So, and now to the culture. In the end, it's all about the people and the way to lead them and to motivation them. This is the basic for the transformation. Looks at a statement from Peter Drucker: culture eats strategy for breakfast. That's true. In the last 5 years, we invest in leading and motivation our team 50% of our management power. That's every day the standard. 50% program management, technological, 50% motivation, culture. And it's a basic for this transformation. You see here a part of our team or our events, what we make with the team. The picture at the top is the day 1 after our release. We make mood battles, we have parties, we have drums, we blend and blend and blend and blend. That's all also. And we need many keep up slogans in this time. This is a transformation. We're going 5 years. And for every release, we say, yo, no, the last 100 days, come on. But in the middle, you see the program management, and we make, oh, we have problems with the sound. You're a good friend, no? Yeah, I know. No problem. We drink later beer. Huh? So this is only necessary to make this transformation and in the basic. Yeah, I say at the beginning of the transformation presentation. So, and now to the conclusion. The transformation has not only changed the technology in Schwäbisch Hall, but it also entire organizations, processes, people, and culture. We almost completed the program, and now we are transferring the new processes and the experience in the business lines. This is the next step. And then we look back to this picture, 2019, 18 March 2019, the day 1 after our release 1. It's in our entry hall. You see here, it's me. I have hairs. I lost my hairs in the transformation, but it's okay. Here in the middle is Christine Seibert, our CIO, Axel Häusler, my colleague. And this was 6 hours after we end our release at the weekend. It's 13:00, yes. And you look in the faces of the team, the complete team, happy and like this, what we have changed in the Bausparkasse. And now more and more releases, other T-shirts, red, yellow. It was in November in the Bausparkasse, Sunday evening. We eat pizza, we make the release, and this is the basic of our transformation. And yeah, last but not least, we as program management team stable or stand the last 5 years for this target. No change, no other program managers. We say this is our mission, and this is the basic of one step what we have with this transformation Schwäbisch Hall can do. So, finally, 4 things I want to share with you. For this big transformation, you need energy, power, and good performance. Yourself as program manager, your team, your company, all. Stakeholder. I say it, you have many ups and downs. That's the normal thing in this transformation, but you need it. The second thing, you need teamwork. Help end to end. Teamwork is the basic for this big transformation and this challenge. The third thing, you need health. For yourself, in your team, in your company. This is one of the important things that you can make high performance teams. You need all the power of the employees, your team, but there must be health. And last and but not least, you need fun, yeah? Every day. Make jokes. We have one meeting in our program, Monday meeting, and we start a meeting every week with a joke. Yeah. Viviane, see, joke, yes. Yes, this is the story of our transformation in Schwäbisch Hall. This is our way. We like this. This is okay. We're not on the end. We have 1 year to the final migration next year in October, and then our graduate system is a high technological system, and we are happy. And thank you for the attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Dirk, and that was a fascinating presentation. I have one question for you. Is there an automated testing used during the path of migration?
We have a little bit automated testing, but the most time we test manual. But by the migration, we have automatical programs to check the data from old system to the new system and make any statistic. That is automatically.
Brilliant. Yeah. Thank you. And on that note, we'll call it there. Dirk, thank you for sharing your expertise. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.